Aries, hello! Welcome to your July tarot reading here at Starchaeology Tarot. This is my channel and this is me. I'm Desi. I'm your tarot reader for this month, for this video, and thanks for joining me here. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm sorry I was MIA last month in June, everyone. Truth is, we were doing some big developments here at Starchaeology Tarot. The biggest one being that I have launched by this point that this video is posted, my Patreon. This has been a labor of love. I am really trying to figure out ways to continue doing this for everyone, continue providing this service, and making it even more expansive, more deep, affecting more people, supporting more people, and making a bigger positive impact. Patreon is really the way that I think I can do that best. Monthly donations start at $8 a month. Very affordable. That's one glass of wine in a month, guys. It's like a Netflix subscription. It's less than a Spotify account. Not sure about that. Google that. But not only will there be my 12 monthly astrological tarot readings there, but hopefully much, much more content, the more support that I get. My plan is to be launching moon transit readings there, daily card pulls, pick a pile readings, much more specific, specialized readings in the realms of love, career, family, etc. And I really just can't do this without you and without this community. So if you feel compelled to do so, please consider that. I'll also say that moving forward, I am going to continue providing these monthly astrological readings here on YouTube. However, each month it won't necessarily be all 12 signs. I plan to rotate which ones I post monthly. So if you are someone who needs your monthly astrological reading, that's another reason to consider becoming a patron. For $8 a month, you will have access to every astrological reading of the month and much, much more. Also, the higher tiers, for the higher tier patrons, I'm offering customized monthly readings in a variety of different ways. So, customized individual readings. So if that interests you too, definitely check that out and explore my Patreon page. Thank you. I love you forever for considering. And with that, I don't want to waste another second of time here. We got to launch right into your July reading and see what messages the divine has for you this month, Aries. Let's go. Aries, whoops, I usually pull 3 cards and then I look at the bottom of the deck, but I pulled the 4th card because I don't know where my brain was. So I pulled 5 cards for you guys, I guess. You're lucky. Spirit couldn't say it in 4. We got the world. We got the 7 of Wands. We got the Queen of Cups. We've got the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. You're getting some closure this month on something, Aries. Something is coming full circle for you, and this could be a very literal full circle, very literal closure. I think for some of you, it's closure regarding advocating for something you have been fighting for that you've wanted. It's coming full circle. It's coming to closure. Which is great because I think some of you have been falling apart a bit at the seams in your pursuit of this. It's taken an incredible personal toll on you, and now it's time to kind of have your world reborn at this point. Start anew, start with a blank slate, and see how, like, almost I see, like, experience the world having achieved the thing that you have been fighting to achieve. It's a new world experience. So that's really exciting, Aries. I'm also seeing that for others of you where it's not something that you had been fighting for, another interpretation of this is that this is almost a karmic chapter ending for you. Something, an internal lesson that's really been learned and finally internalized so that you can apply it externally in your life. Something's really clicked here so that you can exercise it and practice it out here. And that is world changing for you. I think for some of you, it's the act of suddenly being able to advocate for yourself. The chapter that has ended is a chapter of silence. It is a chapter of self-censorship. It's a chapter of being a doormat or a people pleaser that ends this month for you. Something finally clicks and you feel like it is not only in your power, but your duty to advocate for the thing that you believe in and that you desire and want to see in this world. That can be for yourself at your advocating, or it could be advocating on behalf of someone else or a cause. But it's enough, your desire and your love and your passion for this, whatever it is, or yourself here, self-love, has suddenly bubbled over to the point that you can't sit by and not do anything anymore. You can't afford to be a doormat in this way anymore. You are activated. I think a big part of this is emotional intelligence, Aries, that is freeing you, liberating you. You're in flow. You have your... Whereas in the past, maybe you tried to control your emotions or change your emotions to fit the outside, oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, almost like looking at the outside as a puzzle and being like, okay, how do I shape myself to fit those missing puzzle pieces outside of myself? And that has to do with, really, at the root of it, it's not like changing how you feel, it's invalidating how you feel. It's discrediting your feelings, and thereby discrediting yourself and saying, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself enough in order to honor my feelings and gain intelligence and information from them. That doesn't mean that feelings are facts. They are not facts, but they help get you to facts. Feelings can either show how disconnected you are from truth or how connected you are to truth. Both are equally valuable. Feelings can show our wounds and how that skews our perception of the world, or it can show our recovery from those wounds and how well we are now aligned with ourselves and with the world and with other people. So feelings aren't facts, but they are tools. You are reaching a place of real alignment with those tools, with those feelings, Aries. That's really, really cool, really exciting. It's almost like you have all of these feelings at your fingertips that before maybe you were like, I need to figure out what to do with these things. And now you are in complete flow with them. You are able to... You feel your feelings. Your feelings don't feel you. Your feelings don't dictate your actions. You dictate your actions, and your feelings are part of that process. But they don't rule you. And that's the beauty of this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is someone who is just really surrendered to her feelings, but not become powerless in the face of them. Rather, she sees her empathy, she sees her sensitivity, she sees all the light feelings and all the dark feelings as part of what makes her a superhero, part of what makes her powerful. And that is part of what this closure is for you. That is part of what this chapter ending is for you. I see it as a harmonizing of your inner world with your outer world, Aries. And what the biggest thing is, you are going from being in a place of restriction where almost you are trying to figure out problems, solve problems by just thinking through them, to actually being able to distinguish what truth is. You're learning truths about yourself and about your situation and about the world. You're not taking everything, every thought as truth, and then trying to, solve everything based on this this kind of crazy collection of thoughts that you just inherently accept as, all truth. When we are disconnected from truth, but very connected to thought, because those things are not the same thing, that's when we can trap ourselves. And Aries, you're going from being in this place of entrapment, of self-entrapment, of overthinking, worrying, restriction, mental restriction, that leads really to physical restriction. It leads to analysis paralysis. You are going from that to being able to wield a sword that is able to cut right to the truth of your mental state. Which lies are real? Whoa, I did not mean to say that. I was going to say which thoughts are real and which ones are lies. But which lies are real? That's spirit put that in my mouth. There might be some lies that you tell yourself. That are false. And some that are real. Wow, I'm so curious how you interpret that when I said that. Please comment below, because I could see that going so many different ways. Which lies are real and which lies are truly lies. But you are ending this month with such mental clarity, Aries, such mental clarity. Where you know which words you think and which words you speak and which words you hear come from a place of truth and which ones don't. And it's largely because you are aligned emotionally. Emotional nourishment and caretaking, taking care of your heart is what is helping free your mind. Give yourself space up here to experience peace and calm. Fascinating, Aries. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you in the details of your life. So if you feel compelled to share and open up your heart to me, that would make my day. It is a privilege, an honor, and a joy to get to read your cards for you. Thank you for joining me here in July. And I hope you'll consider becoming part of my community on Patreon. Your support is the thing that will help me not only continue doing this, but doing it in a much larger capacity. I want to be able to devote much more of myself to you, to this community, to this service. So anything you can do to any part you want to play in that, I would be most grateful. Please check out my Patreon in the link below. Let me know if you have any questions. You can contact me via my website, starchaeologytarot.com, or in the comments below. Your choice. I love you. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you next time.